My name is Michael Garagos, and I'm auditioning for the role of James in The Last Will. Thank you all for coming. I know these have been trying times. As you all know, we are gathered here to read the last will and testament of our dearly departed Victor von Troyf, who recently passed away in a horrific accident. Let us begin. To my youngest son... Okay, cut it off there. Yeah. Yes, and he also says here that the rest of his estate shall be sold off to pay his accounts at Dames and Games, Topless, Hooters, Bunny's Grotto, the Magic Hole, and with the remainder being put into an account to be held in Braden von Troyf's name.
Somewhere else,
To my beautiful, rambunctious, sensual diamond, you are my moon and my stars, my honey bun, my baby cakes. You are everything and anything. My love for you spans all time. I leave you my racing camels.
Okay, welcome. Thank you for coming. Could you please state your name and the role you will be auditioning for?
Hello, I'm Mick Torres, and I'm reading for Richard.
Okay. I'll be reading the part of James, and Alex will be reading Elizabeth, so here we go. Let's start off. I'm going to read the line starting with "Let us begin" on page 1. Let us begin. To my youngest son Braden, I bequeath my extensive collection of adult magazines. He says here, quote, "You can thank me later," end quote.
I don't know if leaving a collection of porn to an 8th grader is appropriate, Mr. Gardner.
Okay, that's great. Let's skip to page 2. I'll start with "Fighting chickens, your father loved the sport." Fighting chickens, your father loved the sport.
You can't give a stable of fighting chickens to an 8-year-old.
Oh, you won't have to worry about that. Your father had extensive debts, and he says here they will be paid off by first selling his cockfighting athletes.
Athletes? You mean chickens?
It's your father's writing, not mine. It's your father's writing, not mine.
Okay. How extensive could his debts possibly be for cockfighting?
Well, your father would bet up to $1 million per fight.
Oh my God.
Okay, and let's just go to page 3, near the top. I'll do the "To my beautiful" paragraph.
Okay.
I'll just read the end of it. My love for you spans all time. I leave to you my racing camels.
Racing camels and fighting chickens? Who the hell was this guy?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Ready?
My name is Lauren Berry, and I'm auditioning for Elizabeth.
Okay, bottom of the first page, I'll be James. To Braden, I also bequeath my extensive collection of fighting cocks.
Excuse me?
That's perfect. How about page 2?
Go louder. Let's see, go louder.
You're going to read the line "Athletes, you mean chickens" after I read James' line, okay? Oh, you won't have to worry about that. Your father had extensive debts, and he says here that they will be paid off by first selling his cockfighting athletes.
Athletes? You mean chickens?
Okay, that's great. Let's go to the 3rd page. And let's do... Where was that?
Matros, it's Rios.
Yeah.
My name's Alex Rios. I'm auditioning for Richard.
Okay, here we go. Middle page 1. I'll be James. Let us begin. To my youngest son Braden, I bequeath my extensive collection of adult magazines. He says here, quote, "You can thank me later."
I don't know if the collection of porn to an 8-year-old is appropriate, Mr. Gardner.
That's perfect. Let's go to page 2. Right after the Richard and Elizabeth stare, I'll start as James. Fighting chickens, your father loved the sport.
You can't give a stable to an 8-year-old.
Okay, let's skip down. It's your father's writing, not mine.
How expensive could his debts possibly be for cockfighting?
Well, your father would bet up to $1 million per fight.
Jesus, oh my God.
Okay, let's go to page 3. I'm going to read the James line, and you're going to read the Richard line. You are my everything and anything. My love for you spans all time. I leave to you my racing camels.
What the fuck? We are supposed to split the dog in half.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Jen and Byron for Diamond.
Richard and Elizabeth are speechless. Their 8-year-old brother just received all of their father's countless millions. Top of page 3.
The magic hole, that's where we met.
Richard and Elizabeth turn from and action.
What did he leave me, Mr. Lawyer, sir?
Okay, and can I have you say, this is wonderful, really, like, exclamatory?
Yeah.
Just, this is wonderful.
This is wonderful!
One more.
Yeah, one more. But, like, sluttier.
Okay.
Two likes.
This is wonderful!
That's perfect. Alright, thank you so much. You got it! 4.
Hello, my name is Lexi Opper, and I am auditioning for the role of Elizabeth.
Okay, so let's start at the bottom of page 1. I'm going to read James's line starting with to Braden, okay?
Okay.
To Braden, I also bequeath my extensive collection of fighting cocks.
Excuse me?
That's perfect. Let's move on to page 2, middle of the page. I'll read James's line. Oh, you won't have to worry about that. Your father had extensive debts, and he says here that they will be paid off by first selling his cockfighting athletes.
Athletes? You mean chickens?
That's perfect. Let's go to page 3, bottom of the page.
In volume.
Action.
Okay.
You're good.
Read one more time?
You're
Okay.
good. Action.
Fuck you, bitch!